thinking of my only wish. I don't need.
I've just seen that there is a kitty cafe here. So it says that the entry fee is a welfare charge. That means the money from the fee goes straight back to help pay for the care and rehabilitation of the cats that they rescue. £7 for adults, £5 for children. This is very close to Birmingham New Street Station if you're interested. Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. I am starting the vlog today in Birmingham. It is evening time, I've just arrived here. So I'm just heading to my hotel now. It's a freezing cold day and the train strikes. Is this escalator going to move? No, it's not. 2 seconds. Don't you just find escalators that aren't moving the most tricky things to navigate sometimes? The train strikes here in the UK start tomorrow, so I was very delayed, but I finally made it. And there's the Christmas tree. It is 20 to 10 and the shops seem to be open. So I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe it's late night shopping today. It's Thursday today, so yeah, who knew? That seems very late, doesn't it? Thinking a slight detour and maybe a quick look in Selfridges while it's lovely and quiet. Oh, we have the big bulls here. So these are very famous in Birmingham, the bullring bulls. You may have seen in a vlog, gosh, it was a long time ago, I did some filming here for Packed Lunch where I was live from the Bullring shopping centre talking to shoppers.
On the hunt for more bags. What have you got, Mr. C?
Hi Steph, it is a beautiful day in Birmingham and I have already made a new best friend and I'm going to be talking to shoppers here and having a good rummage in their bags to see if they've got any bargains, and I'll be finding us some absolute bargains as well.
It was kind of when they opened up the shops after lockdown, and yeah, I remember seeing one of the bulls as part of that. But yeah, they've got all the Christmas decorations out. Have a little browse. It's nice when it's nice and quiet like this. Oh, I think I saw a mug similar to this in the window of Liberty's. Who remembers these kind of baubles with the sort of like silk thread around them? I feel like they're very 70s, and I feel like the kittens would have a field day with those too. Let's have a look at some of these novelty ones. I don't think I've seen a Monopoly board before. What else have we got? A little gingerbread wreath. We have a champagne glass. Oh, Selfridges bottle of fizz. That's cute. Got the Lego creator sets here. There's some strange beeping going on. This is a cool table setup with all the different candlesticks. Just walking past the neon bit and it smells divine. They do some lovely candles, don't they? And I like their pillow spray too. Oh, these toys are so cute. Look at these little holly berries.
Feeling alone, kinda misty, waiting now for you to come. It's cold again, but I know we'll be warm, sitting by the fire and dream. Tell me again with a whisper.
Are we fans of Brussels sprouts? Personally, I love them. Just seen the Primark here. This is, I think it's the world's biggest. It's definitely the UK's biggest one. You can see all the different floors there, and there's even, looks like a Disney cafe, I think. Yeah, it's a huge one here. Okay, I've made it to the hotel. I'm gonna do some editing. I started editing on the train. I just need to watch it through and export it. The Wi-Fi here last time was really good. I think it literally uploaded in like minutes, like 3 minutes or something crazy for an entire vlog, which was very impressive. Sometimes the hotels will have lightning fast Wi-Fi and other times it's just hopeless, isn't it? It's either one or the other quite often. But yes, so I'm gonna crack on with that. So I've got my little setup here. I've bought myself a Diet Coke and some Maltesers from the Tesco Express en route. Enjoyed that little browse around Selfridges at this time of night. That was very nice. I'm wearing a top from Lidl, in case you were wondering. It's kind of like a slightly thermal layer. And I've had this for a long time now. I've also packed my Uniqlo thermal, which I've had for I think over 5 years, and yeah, it's lovely. So I really recommend Uniqlo if you need some thermals this winter, because they do seem to last really well. Although saying that, the Lidl ones as well have been fantastic, and it hasn't bobbled or anything. So very impressed with Lidl and very impressed with Uniqlo if you're wanting some thermal layers. But yes, I'm going to crack on with the edit now. Then I'm going to dye my beard, do a fake tan, and get to bed. Good morning. It is a sunny morning here. You can see there's still snow on the ground, and over there you can see the building where the shopping centre is. Quite iconic, that building, with the sun coming up. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get some breakfast now and start the day. Made myself a coffee in the travel mug that Kate gave me. This one we think is from Dollar Tree, and it's got the screw-on lid, which I love. It is such a frosty day today, look at this. So it is our last day of filming for Sort Your Life Out this year. I've also just found my water bottle that I left here the other day. Look at it. It's completely frozen, but I'm really glad that I found it. I always leave my water bottle lying around, so yes, this will be coming home with me. Just had a lovely lunch. We had Christmas dinner today, so I've just had turkey and all the trimmings. It was delicious, but now it's back to work. It's 10 to 9, I'm all done, I'm on my way back to London. It's a long drive, so I've stopped at the services for a cheeky Burger King, and yeah, it's time to head back to London. But that was the last shoot for Sort Your Life Out for this year, and the new series is going to be starting on BBC One in the new year, so that is very exciting.
Christmas lights are all around. I can see them now. It's like they spell your name. It's insane. Now we're back here once again. Holidays and cheer. But now I got my eye set on you.
Look at the state of my jeans. Don't know why I decided to wear white jeans today. I've made it home. It is getting on for midnight. I am going straight to bed. I will catch up with you in the morning. Good morning. It is a freezing cold day. The fountain's frozen over. Good morning, Pumpkin. How are you?
The Christmas lights fill the city. There are people everywhere. The snow is falling white and pretty as I stroll on my way to you. How will you feel about
I have just done the post office queue. I'm feeling very smug because I got there first before the shop opened, coffee in hand, straight in and straight out again. I went to a smaller post office. It was a bit of a walk, but worth the trek because it has a very small queue normally. And yeah, getting there at opening time meant I was able to dash in and dash out again. So a couple of parcels have been posted. Whether they will get to their recipients is another matter because we have strikes here in the UK. But yes, got that little job ticked off and I'm out and about now having a lovely stroll on this frosty morning. It's very nice and peaceful and quiet. I'm going to go for a walk through the park and just enjoy the beautiful scenery. It's not very often that we have this kind of snow and frost in London. Normally it goes really quite quickly, but because I think the freezing temperatures have stayed, it's all kind of stuck around and it's beautiful light this morning. So yeah, we'll go for a little walk through the park. I've just spotted a robin, and look over here. There is another one. Can you see? So these two must be a pair, I'm thinking. Ooh! Just flew right over to me. I think he must have wanted to be on the vlog. Was that nice? Okay, you have to say goodbye to everyone on the vlog now. We need a name for our robins. What should we call you? Hmm? My goodness, they're so tame, aren't they? I just popped into a church that was holding a carol service. It was lovely. Picked up a couple of bits, which I'll show you when I get home. And I think we've got time to swing into a few charity shops before I head back. Now is a great time to pick up a artificial Christmas tree from the charity shops because they all have them in store still. And you might be able to even upgrade your existing one. It's worth having a look because sometimes they are really good quality. To One Below, and I've just spied these. Stocking up on a few lockets and strepsils and things like that. I've noticed a lot of the shops seem to be quite bare when it comes to these, so they've got a really good supply in here. Poundland seem to be short of a lot of this stuff. These are interesting. Vicks Vapor Drops. These are quite sweet. These candy cane stake lights for outdoors, £6. Got some interesting bits in here. This is a bendy reading lamp, man, so you kind of hook him over your book and it shines a little light. It's all really reasonable too. Oh yeah, look, here he is. I have a toilet nightlight. I've never seen one of these before. Water resistant. Okay, I am home. I'm sitting by the Christmas tree, which is now up. putting that up was fun, I can tell you. The kittens really enjoyed it. They have been scratching around the basket that I put it in, climbing up the tree. You may have seen over on Instagram, I posted a little reel of the chaos that ensued, but yeah, it's looking very nice. Very simple this year, just with the lights, but I quite like it that way this year. Anyway, I'm going to show you everything that I picked up. Starting off with some plants from the local florist. So I picked up one of these. I've already had a couple of these out on the roof garden. I think they were pink ones. But yeah, I just got one more. I'm going to pop it out there shortly. And I also picked up one of these, which I thought looked very festive. I don't know the name of this, but it smells really nice too. It smells kind of like tomato-y. But yes, I'm not sure the name of this, but I thought it would look nice with a pop of red out on the roof garden, especially as there's still some snow outside. And then I popped into a church. They were holding a bit of a carol morning, a carol service kind of thing, or singing carols. And they were also having some little stands with some crafts, and they were selling some bits and pieces. And I picked up some St. Clement's marmalade. First of all, that was £1.50. And then I also picked up these little hand crocheted little stockings. How cute are they? I was thinking, could these be kind of for the kittens? I mean, I don't think the kittens would ever wear these. That would be a challenge to get them to pop those on. But I thought they might look quite cute, just hanging up for them. So yeah, they've got their little stockings, or almost like mittens, aren't they? Really, really sweet. And those were £1 each. I mean, how fab is that? Little hand crocheted stockings for £1 each. So yeah, I've got the 4. You could also string these up, couldn't you, on a garland? I probably should have bought a 5th one to do that, so we have an odd number, but never mind. We always regret the purchases, the lack of purchases afterwards, don't we? But there we are. Yeah, they've got a pair each. And then I went to a lovely little gift shop, and I picked up another kitten related thing. Now I think you're going to really like these. These are little handmade decorations. I'm just going to take them out of the tissue paper, but they popped them in for me. And I've got 2. So these are Child Rescue Nepal. So it says your purchase has helped keep a child safe in Nepal. And they are these very, very sweet little felt kittens. And I've got 2 of them. So we have Pumpkin and Mittens. How sweet are they? And they're slightly different. This one's slightly smaller, which is a little bit like Pumpkin and Mittens too. So yeah, I thought those were fab. I think they were £7.99 or £7.95 each. And then I popped into One Below. They've got some great stuff in there, and it was a lot quieter than Poundland. So I had a good browse. And first of all, I picked up a few bits for the medicine supplies. So we've got some Strepsils, some lockets, and also some Vapo drops, which I've never seen before, and these were £1. The prices were really good in there. This was £2 for 12, and this was something like 59p, I think. So good prices, much more reasonable than going into the chemist or into Boots when you need this kind of stuff. And good stock up on now, because I noticed that there are quite a few shelves that are quite bare when it comes to things like this at this time of year, cold and cough season and all that. So yeah, these ones look great. They're sugar-free. Yeah, lemon flavour with menthol. So I shall pop those in medicine supplies. And then I got some new cat bowls for the kittens. I got these in Poundland. And yeah, these were just £1 each. I've got the white one of this. And I just wanted to get them one of each of these for their food, because you may have seen the accident with the tiles in the kitchen that wiped out the bowl that they were eating from. We won't go there, but those are really good. And they're really nice, aren't they? Just really sweet, simple design for £1 each. I think they're very good value. And also, back to One Below, I bought this. It is a clip-on ring light. Let's see if it needs batteries. Do you need batteries? Yeah, it needs 2 AAAs, so I'll try that out and let you know how it goes. You just clip it onto the top of your phone, then the camera part can shoot through there, and then you just have the ring light. Great for selfies, it says. And then I also picked up these in One Below. These are Bailey's Chocolate Twists. It says light and crispy ganache filled wafers with original Bailey's original Irish cream liqueur in those. Those are £2. And apologies about my appearance, by the way. I mean, not really apologies, is it? I don't think you really care what I look like, but it's an odd look today, but I'm just going for the warmth. So there we are. And then I had a lovely package when I got home. So this bag came in a parcel from Packed Lunch. How sweet is this? It's this little canvas bag and it says seasonal greetings from Steph's Packed Lunch. And this says earthenware, Westford Mill. Really sweet little bag. And inside of it is a candle which smells so good. And it says this was handcrafted in the UK using locally sourced 100% natural and renewable soy wax, a cotton wick which promotes a clean burn and a lot of love. And the scent is Christmas spice. And I'm just sniffing the box because it is so punchy. It is really, really good. And it says handmade in Yorkshire, the Sunday Club. So really lovely gift. Thank you to Vivek, our brilliant boss at Packed Lunch, and to all the team there. I love working on Packed Lunch so much. Here's the card. So yeah, that was a really lovely surprise to open up when I came home. And I'll be back with the Packed Lunch gang with more bargains in the new year towards the end of January. So I'm really looking forward to being reunited with them then with some more bargains. Right, I'm gonna get this lot put away and I'm gonna head out to the roof garden to put the plants out. Look at this, where the water has frozen into this pot. Wow, that is some ice cube. But yeah, got the new plants out now. They add a nice pop of colour to the roof garden. I've still got my wreath up out here that I made. I've got some garden fleece here that I'm going to pop over some of the plants out there. I've been a bit neglectful with being busy and stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna rescue what I can from the frost. I've just put the batteries in the ring light, so I just thought we'd test it together. So I'm going to switch it on now and let's see if it makes any difference. Oh, a little bit. And it's got different brightnesses. I think if I press it again, that's gone up another notch. Can you see the difference? And then I'm filming against the window, so it's probably not the best example. That's definitely a boost, isn't it? Let's see when I switch it off again, if it makes any difference. Oh yeah. That's quite good for, I think it was £1.50, £1.25. Okay, I've come up to the loft because I've got another exciting delivery to open with you. This has come from Lakeland. You might remember that I went to their Christmas press show recently and had a look at all of their products, and they asked me very kindly if I would like to choose something to try out for myself. And I've been in the market for one of these for quite a while. I really like the look of them. It's one of these heated airers. So this is a 3-tier one, so it's quite big, as you can see on the drawing here, and it says it costs pennies to run. I think we're looking at about 10p per hour to run, so that is fantastic. These are quite pricey. I think this one retails at £199, but it's one of those things that I think if they're good, it's a solid investment for the home. I don't know about you, but drying clothes is one of those things that I don't particularly enjoy if I'm having to do it, you know, around the radiators, around areas of the home, hanging things up, trying to sort of muddle through. So I'm hoping that this will be the answer to all of my clothes drying dreams. Right, let's get it built. Okay, so this is it assembled. Really easy to put up. You don't need to screw anything or do anything like that. It's literally just fold out. It packs up quite small as well. You saw how narrow the box was. It's about, you know, a few inches deep. So you can pack up this, and probably you could slide this under a sofa or a bed or into like a narrow gap if you wanted to. You can also, if you're short of space, only open up one half. So if I just turn it around this way, you could just open up one side of it and have it this deep in the room, and then these panels would just lay flat down the back like so. These just all fold flat, and yeah, it's really quite nice and solid, which is good because by the time we've covered this in clothes, we don't want it wobbling about. My only slight criticism is the length of the cable on this. I mean, it's not too bad, but thinking about, you might want to situate this in a specific spot to be near an extractor fan or an open window. A longer cable on this, I think, would be useful. But So far, so good. You can hang clothes on this. So there's loads and loads of bars. Across the top, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we've got this times 3. So plenty of hanging room on here. And if you want to dry clothes faster, you can lay clothes flat onto each of these kind of grills. So you could dry like a jumper on there. And if you don't like to hang things because it gives like a line in your clothes, like jumpers and stuff, you can dry them flat on here. So yeah, I'm gonna get this plugged in, get the washing hung up, and we'll see how quickly it dries. So I've just hung the washing out on it, or yeah, kind of spread it out on it. I'm using a few of the bars, but you can use these individually, of course. But yeah, things will dry faster if you spread them out over the surface area. And I can show you down here as well. I've kind of like laid some socks out on the bars just to get them to dry a little bit quicker, and boxer shorts and things like that. And a t-shirt right the way across here. So hopefully that should dry quite quickly. And yeah, it is quite big in the room, so keep that in mind. But I guess if you've got space for this, it beats having washing kind of dotted around all over the rest of the home, doesn't it? So yeah, I'll link this in the description box in case any of you are interested, and thank you very much to Lakeland. I'm just making some dinner. I chopped some of these greens that I picked up in Sainsbury's, along with some garlic, which I fried in my saucepan. And I'm going to add some chickpeas and some hot water and some vegetable stock. I cannot remember where I saw this recipe, but it's a very simple one, and I've made it before and it's delicious. So yeah, hot water with a vegetable stock cube. Into the pan now, I'm adding a tin of chickpeas. I just leave the water on. You can rinse them off, but I just whack them straight in. And the vegetable stock, I just do enough to kind of cover over the leaves. And this is really reasonable. I mean, the chickpeas are about, I think they're about 45p a tin, and the spring greens I got from Sainsbury's for 71p, and I've only used half the packet. So yeah, a bit of garlic and some chilli I'm going to chuck in now. You can completely skip this step, but I like to add some mini bratwurst as well. So it says that you can heat these on the hob for 8 minutes. So I just chop some of these up and whack them in as well, and then let that simmer. And it just makes a delicious, I don't even know what you call it, soup, stew? I guess it's like a stew. I'm not sure, but it's very yummy and great for cold chilly days like this. Takes hardly any time to make and not too expensive. And just one pan, so easy on the washing up, easy on the old gas. Dinner is served. I don't know about you, but I really feel like I need the greens at this time of year. The diet can be a little bit carb heavy, so yeah, it's good to get some veggies in.
I'm walking around, feeling free, thinking about what's happened to me from July up till now. Don't know where, don't know how. Lately
Good morning from these two. We've just been having a Christmas photo shoot, which has been total chaos, hasn't it? Do you like your bows? You don't, do you? We'll get those off you in a minute. They are not a fan of these. They've been chewing on them. They've been jumping all over the place. They've had lots of treats though. So yeah, we'll get these collars off. And you two can chill now. Now the photos are done, head over to my Instagram and I'll post those over there soon. All right, let's get those collars off. I have made myself a coffee in this beautiful Emma Bridgewater mug that Kate McCabe got for me. I think it was, actually I've completely forgotten which Christmas it was. Was it last year? No, I don't think so. I think it was earlier than that. But I've completely forgotten. But it's fab. It's got Tower Bridge on it and the angel lights in Regent Street. So Luke's made a new rule. Every time you see an angel light, you need a pint. If you saw the pub crawl video, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yes, love this mug. It's so pretty, isn't it? So I'm going to have my coffee now. I'm also heating up the remaining bratwurst sausages, and I've got some baguettes in the oven for breakfast. Right, I'm going to tuck into my very healthy breakfast. It's a little bit later in the day, and I've just been out to the barber's to get my hair cut and had a little bit of a beard trim, so I'm feeling a little bit fresher, and I'm living in this jumper at the moment. It's the warmest and most comfortable thing that I've got. So yes, this is the jumper of choice for the time being. And yeah, I think I'm going to wrap up the vlog here. I'm just sitting by the Christmas tree having a Diet Coke. I put the little stockings on the Christmas tree and the kittens haven't gone too bonkers with them just yet. So they're hanging on there for now. They look quite sweet, don't they, with the little pops of red. And also, a lot of you have been commenting on the video that went live today, which was the gift exchange with Luke, and you told me that this is suitable to put a bulb in and the roots can grow down into here. You put the water in this part. So I'll probably have a go at that in the springtime. So I'll share that with you if I do that. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. So I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what part of the vlog was your favourite. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or evening, whatever time it is that you're watching this. I'll be back soon with another video. Until then, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye.